Dubois vừa được bầu chọn là võ sĩ trẻ hay nhất năm của Hiệp hội những cây viết về quyền Anh BWC Boxing Writer Club, và anh trở thành tay đấm đầu tiên của Anh Quốc có giải thưởng này từ năm 1993. Có thể nói với phong cách chiến đấu hủy diệt giống như huyền thoại Quyền Anh Hạng Nặng George Foreman, nhà vô địch người Anh đã từng bước trở thành một võ sĩ trẻ tiềm năng bậc nhất kể từ khi anh bắt đầu thi đấu chuyên nghiệp vào tháng 4 2017. Với thành tích toàn thắng qua 14 trận giao đấu, 13 lần hạ knock-out đối thủ, đạt tỷ lệ 92,9%, anh đã xác lập nên một thành tích vô tiền khoáng hậu. Chỉ có Mike Thép, Cô Cầu Bại Anh Quốc có tuổi đời rất trẻ, mới chỉ 22 tuổi. Thể hình và thể trạng lý tưởng, tốc độ tuyệt vời cùng với môi trường luyện tập quyền Anh hiện đại và bậc nhất thế giới, anh đang nắm giữ bãi đai vô địch qua 14 trận giao đấu, thì anh chứ không ai khác sẽ trở thành một tượng đài của làng quyền Anh hạng nặng thế giới trong tương lai gần mà thôi. Tôi thực sự rất vui mừng khi được bầu chọn là võ sĩ boxing trẻ hay nhất năm bởi BWC. Tôi biết có rất nhiều võ sĩ khác ngoài tôi xứng đáng với danh hiệu này, nhưng tôi rất vinh hạnh vì những nỗ lực của tôi thời gian qua đã được ghi nhận bằng giải thưởng danh giá này. Dubois phát biểu, với thành tích gian dội nhưng anh vẫn khiêm tốn. Đây là tính cách của một huyền thoại. Ông bầu số má Ran Warren luôn tin rằng ông đã ký được một hợp đồng với một ứng cử viên tiềm năng cho ngôi vô địch hạng nặng. Tôi đã bị thuyết phục hoàn toàn ngay từ những ngày đầu tiên chúng tôi làm việc với nhau, và những gì cậu ấy đã đạt được đã chứng minh niềm tin của tôi là đúng. Chúng ta là những người hâm mộ thể thao đối kháng, mà quyền Anh hạng nặng là một trong những môn thể thao vua. Hãy chờ xem Daniel Dubois, tài năng trẻ người Anh, có thống trị được làng quyền Anh hạng nặng thế giới trong thời gian tới không nhé. Bây giờ, Trang kính mời quý vị xem những chiến thắng vô cùng ấn tượng của tài năng trẻ người Anh này nhé. Chân thành cảm ơn.
Hailing from Greenwich, England, he is undefeated with 5 wins. All 5 wins come by way of knockout.
Trận tiếp theo, Daniel Dubois, Dorian Dax.
The fighter standing will go to the furthest neutral corner and stay there. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, boys.
Knockout 5 in all. Dorian Dash, the latest man to try any sort of mood to hang around.
Well, he hasn't been in the past, John, has he? He works very well behind his. That impresses me most. It did in the GB squad. Helped train him for the time that he was there. Is that lovely jab? He sets that right hand up, and already he's starting to get to work.
It was a and the right hand is the real danger punch. Head's going in. Recognised as a prospect a few years back, and that's a good jab there from the Welshman. Losses include against Hughie Fury. He went the distance with shots from Daniel Dubois. It's probably not a great policy.
He's got to use his head here, head movement. And either come with the right. That wasn't bad though from Darch, although Dubois also landed. But that's what Darch has got to do. Plenty of head movement already. He's
with that right hand. Darch landing again with his jab. Big reach advantage, Dubois, some 6 inches. As the right hand again, only a glancing against an undefeated heavyweight, D.L. Jones. Whether it was a clap underneath, could be on the side of the nose. That there's a right hand which wobbles him as they come out of that clinch, and he's in dangerous territory. And there's still 20-odd seconds to go here, and he's holding on desperately, trying to survive.
Yeah, good round there for Dubois.
Dubois, but again, big punch attack. He goes down. He's down. Right hand puts him down. And another one. Only a few seconds remaining in the first. He may see it through to the bell. Heads clash, do they? And somehow he sees it.
We're looking at here.
Good round there for Dubois.
Oh, big right hand from Dubois, and he's down for the first time.
With that left hand.
And another one. Oh, and he's caught him with the left to the jaw, followed by the right hand, and he goes down.
It's a good round there for Dubois.
Oh, big right hand from Dubois, and he's down for the first time. Second round, the one knocked down in that opening round for Dubois. He's caught him with the left to the jaw. Darts onto the first round, onto the front foot. He's trying to give it a go.
Good round there for
Caught by another right hand, and down he goes for a second time.
The darts very bravely there, John. Fighting fire with fire. He's walked onto the punches from Dubois.
Good round there for Dubois.
Straight 1-2s of his.
Right hand from Dubois.
Lots of power in the air. Here it is again. Look at 1-2 and again.
And another one. I think that might be it. Right hand putting him down again, but quickly up. He was in the second round, but he was stopped by Anthony Joshua in Joshua's fourth fight, and now in Dubois' sixth fight, it looks as though Darch is about to go the same way. Massive right hand, and this time it's all over. It's all over, ended in the second round.
Yeah, brave kid Darts getting up and wanting to continue. Just a matter of time. But here Dubois, you know, he's in good form, strong kid, young, hungry, good left up there that actually put Darts down. The big right hand of his is a cracking shot. It's the left up there, and again, just on the side of the head, wasn't it? From Dubois. But I think the ending came with the right hand over the top. Have a look at here. There's the shot there. That was the one that put him down, and that was the final punch of the contest.
And still undefeated, a Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois.
6 rounds, 6 wins out of 6.
They're great sponsors. 32 Red, Foot Asylum, and Raynham Steel. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control. Steward in charge is John Hendelar. Our referee, 5 pounds. Coming to us from the Isle of Sheppey, Kent, he brings a
Trận đấu Daniel Dubois, DJ Jones.
Steve Jones says if he wins this, he will be in Dream World. Daniel Dubois turned pro at the age of 32, Jones. Dubois, who so far has really done nothing wrong. And again, he comes in trying to come in low, gloves held high. Dubois not able to find anything clean so far.
But he's kept his shape well, Dubois.
Again, Durian Darch in December. Finished him in 3 minutes, fine career. 6 fights and 12 knockdowns.
Good body shot again there from Dubois. Just got it, that's what he needs, is that jab.
Oh, he's one round the back, can you?
Especially when you're that size. Good jab there from Dubois. Got to try and find a way in with his own jab here, Jones.
6 years he was in the army, Jones, and boxed for them as well. Fights by the name of DL, because when he turned British boxing, you can't have 2 Dave Joneses. Here comes Dubois. Oh, good left hand. And Jones felt the weight of that and having to cover up now. He's on uncertain territory now. Another left hand into the head. And 17 stones plus coming boring in, trying to grab hold of you and trying to turn it into a brawl. Uppercut from Dubois, found the target. Jones going to get through to the bell to end the first round. It's looking so. First round ends with a right hand from
Tied in the corner after 1 round, so well, Dubois, that solid jab of Dubois, I think it takes a lot out of you.
Scheduled for 10, this one. Is Jones going to be able to put Dubois under any sort of pressure? Misses by hand. Never been beaten, Jones. He's got a draw on his record. And now Dubois starting to try to tee off. Jones still keeping his gloves high. I think he thinks that both of them could do a bit more to make it a boxing contest. It's a good jab from Dubois.
He does the basics very well. I think for the heavyweight, that's vitally important. Those straight left, just leaning on the back of the neck of Jones, I think.
Oh, Jones caught by an uppercut and another one. Now his fighting heart will be called into question. Another right hand from Dubois.
There, Jones. He's done well to survive. They've got to give him his credit. Holding on the blind side of the referee there, so Dubois couldn't get that right uppercut into play yet again.
Needs better opposition to bring him on. I think Frank Warren would say that, and I think his own trainers would say that. Is Jones going to be strong enough and rugged enough to do precise? Watching interestingly and interestedly, he, I'm sure, would be somebody who would...
At this stage, certainly fancied that he could walk through Dubois and cause him plenty of problems. I think Jones has done a good job of trying to spoil the work of Dubois without really landing anything of his own. But Dubois finding space.
And to be fair, he's taken a couple of meaty-looking uppercuts as well as Dave Jones.
Yeah, but they're big fellas and they all hurt. But there's not really much too much snap in the punches of Dubois. They're heavy shots. Just a little tiny bit more speed in that left hook. I don't think Jones is getting up.
Father of two.
Spoiling it as well, spoiling the work.
Oh, good uppercut again from Dubois. Jones takes it, and another one gets through from Dubois. Thinks he's got him going. Punch. Again, some of the expressions you hear in the corner might not be what you are normally used to hearing, but I'm sure you appreciate why it happens. Apologies though.
Those uppercuts are tremendous here from Dubois. It looked a little bit scrappy at times when he made a little space for those uppercuts. And you've got to give Jones his credit. He took two real heavy shots there on the trot. Kept his composure, held on to Dubois and just stifled his work. And it's good for Dubois. He's having a different style here. Some guy
well paid for getting knocked out. Well, I can live with that. Tried to land a haymaking right hand in the direction of Dubois there, but now Dubois forces him back with a big right hand of his own. Once more, though, Jones tying him up.
But Dubois still making space to fill that left uppercut. Oh, good right hand there from Dubois. But look at Jones still trying to walk forward.
He's a tough man, a brave man.
He needs to take a little hat, which is right to throw again, but he's just allowing Jones to grab onto him. But Dubois to come back with another good shot.
Oh, caught there, Dubois, by a right hand. Takes it well, but he certainly caught him there.
Just a reminder, you know, even though he's having it all his own way, he's still got to be switched on.
Of Dave Jones, they told Dubois. He almost went down there. Jones says something to Dubois, as much as to say it's a slip and I'm still here. But Dubois thinks otherwise. He thinks he's got him going. Lands a big uppercut. But what bravery from Jones, trying to cover up and trying to hold on. Trying now to maybe fire something back himself. Referee having a close look. He won't want Jones to take too much. He wants to see him fire back.
Good round there for Dubois.
Maybe Dubois. Oh, big right hand from Dubois. And he's down for the first time.
And
another one. Oh, and he's caught him with the left to the jaw. Followed by the right hand, and he goes down.
Good round there for Dubois.
Oh, big right hand from Dubois. And he's down for the first time.
Over that left hand.
And another one. Oh, and he's caught him with the left to the jaw. Followed by the right hand, and he goes down.
Good round there for Dubois.
Oh, big right hand from Dubois, and he's down for the first time. And another one. Oh, and he's caught him with the left to the jaw. Followed by the right hand, and he goes down.
Do as I say, hustle, I grind, don't get in my way. Pimpin' my home, jacking my foes. Spit at police, conduct my POs. I ain't going to court, you can call a judge. Tell him kiss my ass, cause I ain't gon' budge. And I ain't going back to lock up and trying to glock a pop up. I ain't going back to broke, and I'm never gon' stop the puffin'. Not for nothing, the block they need me, the streets they need me. The club scene, nigga, it's mine, believe me. You don't believe me, can't be touched.
Đến đây Tradio xin chân thành cảm ơn sự ủng hộ của đại gia đình trong thời gian vừa qua. Kính mong đại gia đình tiếp tục đăng ký, xem và chia sẻ video với bạn bè. Tradio xin kính chúc đại gia đình một ngày bình an. Cảm ơn.